Good morning, my Facebook friends and family. It is now 3:45 in the morning, but I went to bed so early and I'm up cooking. So today at work I have a Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving for friends, apparently. And everyone is going to bring a dish. And me with my enough self, I chose to bring oxtail and a rum cake. So now I'm up at 3:45 in the morning cooking oxtail. Because you know, if you're gonna give people food, you must give people fresh food. So taking a little detour from my dream house to, carry you guys along this journey with my oxtail and my rum cake. So come with me as I go. I'm here preparing my KitchenAid mixer to mix up the rum cake. And also I'm making some, what is this, plantain porridge, because my kids them said I want some plantain porridge. So in the midst of making the Friendsgiving meal, I'm making plantain porridge for my kids them breakfast. And making the oxtail for the Friendsgiving. Don't mind the hair. Don't mind the hair. So plantain porridge, rum cake. So I'm just gonna show you a bit of what my rum cake entails. Everybody who know for make rum cake, watch plantain upon my chin, knows the breadcrumbs going up rum cake. But me now, I make my rum cake a little different. I buy raisin bread. Let me show you guys. I buy raisin bread. Don't mind my refrigerator. This is all my kids' good work and attributes. Playlist up on the fridge ever since they were babies. So yes, so I get this bread. Not promoting, just showing. So I get this cinnamon swirl bread because anybody who know rum cake knows a rum cake has cinnamon and a raisin and all that stuff. So instead of getting the plain breadcrumbs, I get the cinnamon breadcrumbs. I throw it in my oven, toast it up real nice, and then I blend it. And then I keep it in this little container throughout the year. See? My little container of breadcrumbs. And if you guys are asking, those tins do have cookies. It do have no sewing stuff. No thread, no needle, sewing stuff. And then this is my jar of it don't know. This lasts me for about 3 Christmas years in a row. So this is my jar of fruits. I bought some more fruits the other day in the store because I have to refill my stuff. So I bought some more so I can stew it and put it back in the jar with the rum and all that goodness. So I will show you guys the rum that I use. Oh, I use brandy. Again, not promoting. And you can't do rum cake without your red label. And then for some strange reason I found this rum. Never even know said Ray and nephew have silver rum. See? Silver rum. But I was in the liquor store and they were like, Ray and nephew, which one? Regular Ray and nephew or silver rum? So I was like, hey, let's see what that silver rum tastes like. And then you have to have the original rum and rum for your rum cake. Brought this back from Jamaica a few weeks ago. Yes, so I brought back 2 nice size. So I have a full one and a 3/4 one. So for make the rum cake. So again, come with me as I go. I will show you guys the follow-up and the during and all that good stuff. I got my platinum them. What me having this? A platinum milk, coconut milk, platinum coconut milk, blend up in a blender. has a smooth, creamy consistency. Hope you can see it good. Blend it out smooth, smooth, smooth. I'm gonna blend it, I'm gonna pulse it. Because I don't want any lump in my porridge. And then I have the mixer set up. It's set up and it's ready. Well, it's slightly ready. And this is my air fryer / pressure cooker, all that good stuff. This, I don't know how I live without this, because may I tell you, it's steam, it pressure, it everything. Again, not promoting, just showing. So I have my little flour mixture, because I'm not making a lot, just making enough for feed my work group at work. Right here, so have my rum them set up, and then right this off. So there you go, and then I have my eggs them when we put out ready. So I'm just getting stuff in order. So and then hold on guys, I don't really like raisins, like those big, you know, when you buy the rum cake and it has these big clumps of cherry, big clumps of raisin, big clumps of prunes. I don't like that. So what I do is I blend it out. I chop it up in my blender, nice and chopped up. And believe me, because it's been stewing, I stewed it first, my fruits. I stewed it. One day I would, if you guys want, put it in the comment section how I stew my fruits, and I'll make a video on how I stew my fruits. So I stew it first, and then I put it in the bucket. 3 years ago I made this. It was a big bucket. I think it was like 10 pounds of raisin and fruits and everything. And so when I finish doing it and it cools down, I put it in the bucket, and then every couple of months the fruits swell, and yeah, every couple of months the fruits swell up, and then all the liquid leave the bucket. So then I have to replenish with all the stuff that you see here. So like I said, I'm getting everything in order, or at least I'm trying. So I'm about to season the oxtail now, and I'm gonna just add a little bit of my seasoning, because every time I travel I always bring up seasoning from Jamaica. You can't go to Jamaica and don't bring back seasoning. That's ridiculous. So I'm gonna season the oxtail. I'm going to fry it, but I'm not going to cook it down until like after 7, because girl like me go supermarket and forget to buy onion, scallion and pepper. A whole lot of stuff happened at the supermarket last night. But normally I buy all that stuff and then I blend it up and I put it in this little jar here. Well, it's a big jar, a massive jar. So I blend it up and put it in this jar, and it lasts me for like 2 months, I think, of cooking. But I cooked turkey neck the other night, and then I used the last of it, and I should have just went out and bought more, but I didn't. Laziness got the better of me. And so now I'm just gonna season it up really nice and fry them, and then 7 o'clock when the supermarket open, I run outside, I buy the scallion, onion, sweet pepper, all that stuff, thyme, hot pepper, and then I cook it down in my Ninja, because my Ninja has a pressure setting, and it has a steam setting too. So I just put pressure it for like 20 minutes and it's good to go. It's well nice, gravy nice and thick, really good. So I'm gonna show you guys again. So I'm going to start mixing everything, so and then I'll show you the video. Excuse me for the noise. So I have forgive me for the background, that's the kitchen hood. I'm sucking the air out the place. All right, so this is the flour, butter, breadcrumb, brown sugar, cinnamon, mixed spices, nutmeg, mixture. That's what that is. And then this is a fruit mixture I showed you guys earlier. And I'm making a half batch, so this is my 6 eggs right now, because normally when I'm making a full batch I put 12 eggs. So this is my half batch, so I'm doing the 6 eggs. So I'm about to start mixing slowly but surely. Then I'm gonna use my little measuring cup, and I'm gonna add like 2 eggs at a time right there. So I normally add 2 eggs at a time, 1 to 2 eggs at a time. So got that nice and mixed in, and then I have the dishes left, so I'll pour that in, pour the rest of the eggs in right in there. And when I see it have that texture, let me see, I see it have that texture. It's my drawer with all my tools, but for some reason I can't find my mixing stuff, so I just push it off, because sometimes it gets stuck to the mixer, you know, sometimes it gets stuck. Right, so that's well mixed right there, because I don't want to over mix it. And this is when I pour in the fruit mixture, little by little. See? Little by little, I'll pour it in. That's where it ends. And then right at this pinnacle in the process, I start pouring my browning. As I can't have rum cake or black cake without browning. Well, I'm not really measure this, I just pour. Normally I measure it, but because I've been making this for so many years and watching my grandmother make it all my childhood, every Christmas, I'm not really, I pour until the ancestors tell me to stop. I pour until the ancestors them say you can stop now. But if you don't know what you're doing, you might pour the whole bottle in the mixture because you think it's not brown enough or it's not look black enough. Don't worry about that. Don't worry if it not look brown enough, if it not look black enough, because once it start bake, it'll go get the color we need to get. That's all the I'm tasting it. Once it start bake, it'll go get the proper color. See, it start to go, it'll get browner and browner. Yeah, so once it start bake, it'll go, the heat I go give it that color where it's supposed to have. So nobody worry say, oh, it not look black, no worry about that. That's the least of your problems. So over here I have my water boiling, and it ready for the something there, porridge. But me about to pour it in now. and call it a day. So this is where it gets good because I just grease my pan. Normally I put my rum cake them in a round pan, but because I'm taking it to work, I'm putting it in a square pan. So just bear with me. Hold on, let me turn off this hood because it's making a whole lot of noise unnecessarily. So yeah, so normally I put it in a round pan. Alright, so close that right there. So pick up this. Hopefully you guys can see at this angle. So I'm taking out, I'm telling you, this strong aroma. Strong. With the rum. So I got the porridge simmering down. I haven't even started the oxtail yet, but me alone in here. I can't wake up my kids them to help me right now. It would be out of order knowing to them have school. So yes, so I'm doing it. So here is the, hopefully you guys, spill the, hopefully I can see. So I'm pouring it in because it's about to go in the oven right about now. Right about now it's going in the oven. The rummy night turn up till it buck. The rummy night turn up. So let me show you guys what it looks like. That's my oil pot for my oxtail. So zoom out. So here it is. And it ready for going in the oven. I have the oven set on 3 something. So the porridge is carrying on with itself. I'm about to put some evap milk in there. So right now it'll go and boil down. This is just no, I didn't add any flour to it. I know some people add cornmeal, some people add flour, but I don't like none of that in my plantain porridge. I just blend out the plantain to a nice thick consistency with the coconut milk in the blender, and once it get thick I just put it in the boiling water and stir it with my whisk. I have another bigger one. Stir it with my whisk, and then once it hit the heat it get this consistency, and then once it go and boil down it gets thicker as it clothes look like me a cook. And the evaporated milk, pouring it in. I love when my porridge tastes like coconut milk, so I use a good amount of coconut milk. And I also I don't know if a lot of people still do this, but my grandmother raised me, and my porridge have cinnamon leaf in it. I have to. With cinnamon leaf, I don't know, it's just not the same. So right now it have a nice consistency. It's smooth. Let me zoom out a little bit. It's smooth and it's just going on with itself. So I'm just gonna let it go on mellow, and then I add in the condensed milk. So when I'm blending it, I put a little bit of brown sugar in it so it can have a tad bit of flavor. So I blend it with a little bit of salt and a good quarter cup of brown sugar, just so it can have a sense of flavor to it. So now it's just, you know, it's just simmering down, and just it's smooth. It's very smooth because I blend it out where there is not even one lump in it, so it's very smooth. Here I am about to start seasoning the oxtail. The oxtail not have much cleaning up for though, because the butcher cut off majority of the fat. Well, him cut off 95% of the fat, and the little fat was left on it, may I make it stay upon it, so it not fall off of the bone. It can be encased in a little bit of fat. So like 1 and 2 pieces like this, I'm gonna chop off. This fine, because majority of the skin, the heavy skin gone. So my buffer wash this. And when I say wash it, I mean wash it in a soap and water. I mean, because I see one video somebody wash them meat in a soap and water. I mean that, baby love. I mean washing your meat with vinegar or lime. So I normally use 2 different types of vinegar. Either I use apple cider vinegar, which is one of my favorite vinegar, or I use regular white vinegar. So my children them dash away my buckle of white vinegar. I don't know how, I don't know why. Last time I use it was when I cook curry goat. I think curry goat. But after that, I don't know where it gone. So I have apple cider vinegar. I normally drink a teaspoon night every now and then. So I'm gonna use it, wash it, because it give a flavor. It's like when you use purple onion in a certain food, it give a different flavor than when you use white onion. So this is my purple onion substitute here on the side. Funny story. Every time I tell my co-workers or my family or my friends that come watch my YouTube channel, come subscribe to my YouTube channel, them say, when I do cook, it always irk my feelings. So I have my phone in me. Always irk my feelings, because I say, that alone I can do? That alone I know for cook? Yeah, but you like cook. No, I don't like cook. I don't like cook. I can cook, but I don't like cook. So here I am. It's now 5:46, and I'm about to season the oxtail. I done clean up my area from the cake, from the porridge. So all of this area clean. So now I'm about to wash off the oxtail with the apple cider vinegar. So bear with me. This is my spice cupboard. This is where I do all my best work. All my best work I do in here, from baking, porridge, cooking. My best work. I have some more in here, so, but like my season up, can't live without your season up. And this I'm gonna use it often because it's salty, but I use it. Yeah, if you have an oxtail season when you're making your oxtail, boo boo. So yeah. So this is where it gets tricky, and this is where your friend have to become a mixologist, because see, I have to become a mixologist. I'm a mixologist bowl. This is where the tricky parts come in. I'm putting back them baking stuff in my baking cupboard. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Trying to set the camera right. Turn on turn down. But them something because me have to search for find things. Put this back in the refrigerator. Browning. Don't use browning. So the worst part about cooking is the cleaning up part. Well, to me. So yeah, this is when my bartender skills come in handy. Even though I have never been a bartender, but my mix the brandy because it's the rum cake now in the oven, and you can't make it dry out, because when you make it dry out, it over. So you have to keep it moist and heavy. Moist and heavy. So since I work, me I do it for. I can't kill the people in the room. They might say, listen, this is a family thing or a work thing, and you get everybody drunk. Can't make everybody get drunk at the people in work, because them are gonna blame me and my heavy-handedness. So this, I love the bitters here. Name Agastuda. Again, this is not advertising. Just what I use. I buy this. Normally I buy the regular one, but the orange one seems fine. So I mix all of this now. I'm just gonna the brandy, the white rum, the silver rum, the rare nephew in a one look jar bowl. Like that. Right? In a one look a bowl. Don't mind my black and white rug. Look a comfort rug them. And then a wash plate. So mix it, and then once I see the cake firm up a little bit, because right now it's still liquidy, so once I see it firm up a little bit, then I start sprinkle it over the top so it can sit down in there and keep it moist, and it stays moist. I brought back seasoning from Jamaica. This me I talk about. Look at it. My Jamaica mix up. It have all sort of meat seasoning in it, including pimento. See it here? Bring it back and put it in a little jar, yeah. Repurpose jar. To take off the parsley stick off it, but look at it. Ooh, trying to get you guys to see it without the glare. See, look at it. Nice though, very nice. Gives the food a, I can't have no other way to say it more than a Jamaican flavor. So after you put in all your preferred seasoning, if you don't have your Jamaican special seasoning, mix up what you want to mix up. I use gloves because I forgot work, so I have my food safety gloves. Mix it. So here it is, well seasoned. Well seasoned. So now it's almost time to fry it up. One thing I forgot to mention is the pot of water where I normally keep it underneath the rum cake so it can keep it moist. The pot of water. So my son wake up 6:09 and I'm ready for him porridge. Like a country Dutchy. Can be a Jamaican and don't have a Dutch pot. So running behind time. So me Bet the two of them, yeah. I need to get a pot cover for cover the porridge. And so now I have 2 pots of fry oxtail. So some of them fry already. I cover that side here. Fry already. I'm not sure now. See? Well fry already. And when I look a bit left for fry. So bear with me. It is now 6:17. Me I run behind time. Oxtail a fry down. Porridge done cook. Daughter wake up now. Daughter time now forget for her porridge while me I fry the oxtail level. So here we are, 3 hours later. So I don't know about anybody else, but when me I cook, I don't like use too much oil. Oil not good for you. It sit down on your chest and it give problems in the long run. So when me I cook down like my chicken or my oxtail, my curry goat, me fry it and then me just cook it down with water. Steam it down with water. So that I have here. So I have my pepper, my thyme. Me I run to the store to go get some onion, scallion and bell pepper, but hot pepper in there. So here's the oxtail, and me I pour it in the pot. So I don't want to put too much water, but just the right amount of water. Just the right amount. We're gonna cook it and now gonna make it burn. So here it is. Hold that. So I'm gonna cook it down for about 10 minutes. So see there. This is the right amount of water. So I'm gonna cook it down for about 10 minutes. Right? Make it pressure for about 10 minutes. And then in the meantime, it is now 6:54. I must find somewhere where open. Must find a supermarket to open. So that's that. So yes, so cook it down. So my something have 2 pot cover. Hold on there. It have 2 pot cover. The rubber drop out of it. So I'm gonna fix it. Tell us I love that pot. Somebody buy it for me last Christmas. And people have said, I'm gonna use pressure cooker. And because you know use pressure cooker, me not use it. Like you tell. Whatever you want to do with yourself, you do it yourself. But every now and then, when I can't bother with the long wait and the long, I use a pressure cooker. So, especially when I make my Dominican, I can't bother boil that all day. You must be mad. Me. Not I, said the cat. Not I. Let me stop my silliness. So, here's my pressure cooker. So, I'm going to put pressure. It go on high automatically. And then, it automatically depends 10 minutes. But, I'm going to pressure it for say about 15 minutes. Because I'm going to run on the road. I'm going to see if I can get onion, scallion and bell pepper. And then, it go on run like this for a look a while, and then once it gets hot enough, you see that it start count down the 15 minutes. So I just put on it. So other than that, my cake I go on with itself. I sprinkle a little bit of sugar on the top, on the surface. It's still I go on with itself. I'm gonna drag it out of the oven so I can see it. And my grandmother used to put water underneath her puddle like this, so it no dry out. So There it is. And it's a tendency where in my adult life I start do put water underneath. Hold on, underneath, sorry, put water me a video and I do it. So I start put water underneath me, my cake them, my caramel puddle and stuff like that, so it no excessively dry out. So that being said, that did it. So I'm gonna put this back in order something. Had a fright. I was in the oven with the rum cake. I'ma just hear something start sizzle. So I never found all these months I've been using it, but lo and behold, I was cleaning the inside of it and I left a little bit of water in there, so it was warming up on it sizzle. But all is right with the world. So done now. So finish. Me I run got the store because I need my finishing touch to my oxtail, which is my bell pepper, onion, scallion, and thyme. Lord, I look good in the morning. Morning glow. Morning glow. I need to do my ear. My ear look awful. Don't mind the ear. I have my moments. It is now 8:20. Cake done. Oxtail done. And I am late for work. I should have been on the road already, so I'm wrapping this up and I'm leaving. Also, I have a little left over for when my son come home from school. So yes, and then I still have 7 pounds of oxtail left over for Thanksgiving, so it is well.